standing upstairs in the bedroom. I didn't have the mobile one, but I just went down because I have to go down the stairs to get to the bottom part of the place because it's got like two sections. And I just was upstairs in the bedroom, and then I was hit with unexpected sound, really loud. That's just because I was trying to go out. And I was stressed from the day before because I fell over because of energy at me. And then a week before that, on the street, literally taken down. Look, they when you understand after time how they do it, and how detailed-minded it is, where little things combine to cause a problem or an accident. And only when you look into it and realise, but also you have to realise the nature of this reality around you, or as some people put it, the nature of the beast, because really it is it's an artificial reality, and the beast is artificial, intelligent usage everywhere. And that just simply means that, very little is actually real in this actual reality. But be that as it may, you still would have psychopathic type individual human beings combining in large forces or large groups, and all combining together. That just simply means that whatever department they're operating in, they're combined with other departments, and it makes up a whole city. See, everything is connected now. As you know, we have total internet computer connection. And that's just the reality. If you take into account that it's a lot more advanced and more complicated and more detailed and more focused on individual human beings, then you would get, the real picture. And we know all this technology exists. Well, no, we don't. But if people looked into things deeper, the information is actually there. Because if someone ignorant and couldn't care less about anything, like myself, has been forced to look into things, but also the information comes up to you, the more you, because even the computer system tends to do that. So if you're looking for something, it may take you a long time, but it will gradually give you more information. Of course, they give it to you usually when you're not able to utilise it so much either. That's another problem. See, I was just going to use this video as a sample sound because I was starting up with the noise, but now they've immediately stopped it as soon as I start recording. So this is the difficulty of showing the sound control system around you, or sound matrix as I like to put it, because I'm fully convinced that everything is part of this matrix. Everything is part of this control system. Everything is about human control, human mind control, largely through mind control. Because they can't in a city show their true force, I don't think. That's really how it comes down to it, because they really want to totally control you and totally stop you from living. The reasons for this sometimes can be quite baffling to you, because if they kind of left you alone, you're not really doing much. You're not actually doing anything that would affect their patrol control matrix anyway. But, you know, that's the nature of this kind of what they call the beast, because really they're totally trying to suppress your healthy, happy human emotions in every way possible. In fact, you don't even have to be even marginally happy for them to want to bring you down. That shows not so much how positive you are, if you're a human, but how negative they actually are, and that they're a totally different kind of being, because they are only about power and control. And strangely enough, the planes, because I could show them going right over the roof here through those slats in the window, they're actually avoiding the house, but they're still going over, whereas they normally go right over the roof, one after the other without fail. That's so that I just don't show it through the slats, because they always go directly over that roof there where that contraption on the roof is, which is directly over my roof, because I'm standing on the roof part of the place. So I'm going to stop here because it's pointless doing this, and also I was intending to go out, but they had to send sound negative energy into the place just before I'm about to go out the door, so that I'm stressed even before I hit their patrol street matrix, which is unbelievably intense. So many thousands and thousands of vehicles going past you and patrolling pedestrians just one after the other in a suburb that's supposed to only have 14,000 people, and they shouldn't all be on the one street that I happen to go on, you know. But anyway, just going to stand here for a second. See, they are going to start that sound as soon as I turn this mobile record off. And sometimes they turn it off on me without me turning it off when I start to record too. So it's like that. Is the mobile picking up that sound? It's not as loud as before, but it's still like, how should I describe it? It's like at you in just quick attacks almost, you could say. And when I speak, but it's not as loud as before because the mobile won't pick it up, see, but my ears pick it up, so it's like jolting. You know, it's quick, it's jolting, it's like attacking you and then stopping, so that you're agitated, because that sort of noise is, you know, it gets your nerves, and especially if you've been under other attacks, which they attack you in every psychological way possible, and even physical ways, and the psychological creates the physical problems too. So it's all areas of your life. And they get away with it because it's part of these stage set-up work programs and part of aeroplanes going over the place. Yeah, that's very strange that I can't see those planes, can't actually film them. And the mobile won't pick up the sound of them going close to the roof, but that's because they always go directly over here. But because I'm filming, Also, the sky is extremely murky and grey, very cloudy. But at any rate, you know, that is their accepted flight path now anyway, to go directly over the roof. The minute they decided to come down on me with their total patrol force, they completely changed the flight plans of the planes in this area to where they went over the roof, whereas before that you could hear them, but they were never directly over my roof. And that, of course, is just coincidence, or is it a patrolling matrix, a patrolling controlling matrix? But most people wouldn't care, because if it's not over their roof, they're not going to worry. And if most of the houses are actually vacant but only used as temporary excursions for these android beings to pop in and out of in front of me wherever I go on a number of streets, like if it's all like set up that way, and there's only like there is a permanent population that's in Leichhardt, but most of the population that I see around me is not part of the permanent population. They come from other parts of the inner west section of the city of Sydney, which is a total human patrol control force. And this happens naturally in cities where you have these, you have traffic, and also over time they bring in, people from all over the world too. They bring in people from all over the world, but I think this is all strategically planned so that they can use the mind of different human individuals to their advantage. And I better go anyway, because, I'm not sure if the mobile's picking up the intrusive sounds that are coming into the place, even upstairs. Basically, the sounds follow you all over the place. That's also another thing where you know that they've always got the sound coming into wherever you are in the place. Like if you go upstairs, if you go downstairs, if you go to the front door, go to the back door, any room, every part, always taken over by, a sound intrusion once they set it up around you. And they just continually bring up new ideas or reasons to stage these set up work programs around you. They'll pull a place down next door to you, and they create problems or situations so that they can do this, and the rest is just all completely staged and set up to where you wouldn't even know what they're actually working on over most of the streets. And that plane is definitely hiding, but going to where I can hear it, but not to where I can show it, which is unusual because, but either way I'm stopping here.